We're going to start out with maize. Maize is what we commonly call corn. There's 1.2 billion tons produced worldwide. Maize has its origin in Central America. This goes back to the time of the Aztecs. They started cultivating maize over 5,000 years ago. Out of their basic parts, we've got the improved varieties that we now have. There are several different kinds of maize. We've got the regular type that we consume. We've got sweet corn, which is normally consumed fresh rather than dried. We've got popcorn, which is normally popped in order to eat it. Then we've got field corn. Field corn is normally taken dry. It's fed to animals. It's fed to people. We grind it up. We make cornmeal out of it. When we look at the spacing, we're looking at about 30,000 plants per acre, which I know sounds like an awful lot, but in order to get 1.2 billion tons, believe me, there are thousands of square miles of corn planted. The size of the ear is going to vary depending on the type. I've seen ears of corn that are 14 to 18 inches in length and about 3 inches in diameter. Some of them get to be absolutely huge. Let's look at some of the different things about them. This is a ear of a corn that we have, which is a genetic corn. I put it up here because you can see various things in it. Number one is, if you look in the center in here, you can see how this kernel looks like it's shriveled. This kernel, this one up here, this one over here, this one over here, this one down here, they all look shriveled. You can see how this kernel does not look shriveled. This kernel is purple, which you can get purple corn. This kernel is purple and shriveled. The shriveled part goes back to this is actually a high sugar corn, which is what we would call a sweet corn, whereas the unshriveled one next to it is actually a field type corn that we would collect the grain from. The purple just shows the different variety. This is what sweet corn seed looks like. This is what regular corn seed looks like. This is what sweet corn looks like when you peel back an ear of corn and you look at the tender parts on the inside. Remember, this is harvested in a soft dough stage, somewhere between the milk and the soft dough stage. And we cook this, you get the material from the inside that is edible. When we look at corn, corn has got male flowers. The male flowers are called the tassel. The tassel comes out on top. When it first comes up, it looks like that. When it matures, it looks like this. You'll have the anthers hanging out. The anthers will be putting out the pollen. Corn also has female flowers. We call the female flowers the ear. You can see the silk up on the top. The silk is actually the stigma and the style. Each one of these silks is a stigma and style for an individual grain. When you trace the silk back, you'll find that there is one silk for each grain forming down below. Each grain is pollinated individually. This is at a young phase. Where it's mature, the silks have already done that. You're getting a maturity of the upper part of the plant. This will then go and fill up. By this time, it's probably at a hard dough stage. You're going to get maturation of the kernels, and they will begin to dry down. The outer part will get dried down. That's when you get your corn. Concept of having male flowers and female flowers on the same plant called monoecious. Corn is a monoecious plant because it has male and female flowers on the same plant. Plant corn in rows. We said the density is going to be somewhere in the vicinity of 30,000 plants per acre. Each seed will give you one plant. It does not tiller, but rather you get one seed per plant. As it grows up, you see it fills in quite a bit. These are the tassels as they're coming out. After that, you get the formation of the young ears, which eventually become the more mature ears. This part shows you a vegetative growth phase before you got tassel coming up. Height of a corn plant, you go to the Midwest where they're growing corn grain. These things can get up 10 to 14 feet in height, which is absolutely monstrous. The corn that we plant for sweet corn normally does not get up nearly as high. Corn takes 120, 140 days to reach maturity. The sweet corn varieties, you're picking it at somewhere around 90 days. This shows you a cornfield where they are spraying with insecticide. This particular tractor is equipped to go above the plants so that you're spraying above the plants. It also goes down the rows so that you don't crush the plants in there. You harvest. There are a couple of different methods of harvesting. If you're looking for grain, you use a machine that looks like this. You can see that it's got spaces for each of the rows. The spacing of the machine is based on the rows. It will come down the row, it will slice off, or it will grab the stalk, crunch the stalk up, pull the stalk back into the center. The dry stalk will be pulverized, cob will be pulverized, the grain will be released from the cob, get separation of the grain, and it's stored. This shows you a machine going through corn, the way it's cutting it, it's pulling the plants in, and then it takes it into the center. This is silage. One of the ways we deal with corn, we can cut it up into silage. That's basically where we're taking the plant that has already started to produce seed. It's often in the soft dough stage. You harvest the entire plant, the machine chops it up. They place it into these horizontal plastic silos. They pack the material in, then they seal it so no more air gets into it. You get a fermentation process in it. That produces the silage. The silage can be used as a roughage during the time corn is not available. You use these things during the winter time. You can also pack it into vertical silos. You can put corn grain in vertical silos. There are many different ways of being able to put this material into a storage area. Different products we get out of corn: cornmeal, corn starch, corn syrup. We also have corn oil. This is hominy. Hominy is where they take corn, they treat it. By treating it, it then becomes softer. Hominy is a way that corn is used. This shows a mixed vegetable salad with corn in it. This is going to be sweet corn. A lot of corn is produced worldwide for human consumption as well as for consumption by animals, everything from chickens to hogs to cattle. We're trying to make food for everybody. Corn, an extremely important grain. It is not a small grain because it actually has quite a large seed. It's got the large ear. Each one of the individual seeds on it is then collected and used.